Comic Book ASM Artist. Today we are doing another comic book haul. And my shop already gave me bags and boards, but I will take them out of the boards and bags and show you them and then put them back in. So the first one I got is Young Justice #1. And I'm excited by this because I was a huge fan of the original. When it came out, I was in my teenage years. I'd actually take the comics to school and read them and share them with other friends and stuff. I did already read this issue. It's really setting up kind of like the first arc of the story, but above anything else, I really enjoy the art. The first couple pages are pretty shadow heavy, but then it gets really bright and colorful. Just what you can expect from Young Justice. You know, it's always been more of a fun book than anything else. There's definite bits of humor in here. I still like Peter David's sensibilities better, but this was still fun because you get to see the old team, but they're mixed with some new people. I wish they would have had Impulse has always been my favorite from Young Justice, so I'm glad he's back. I wish they would have had more of the other girls from the original roster on here. It seems like they have new faces for the girls in this one. But it was enjoyable. But like I said, it sets up things. There wasn't a lot that really happened in this book. Just people from the team all showed up to defend Earth from this group that showed up. So. Next I got Amazing Spider-Man #10. And everything I'm about to show you here is from my other shop. So this, currently they're in the middle of the Thieves Guild arc, if I remember correctly. And Black Cat is a part of that. And it's been a bit since I picked up the book, but that's really the main thing I remember is she's somehow wrapped up in some complications with them. And so Spider-Man's trying to help her through that. Next, more of the same, we got Spider-Man 11 here. But for this one, art switches back to Otley. Oh, I guess this is a new arc here. Nice shot of JJ there. Encapsulates him pretty good. Pretty much in the role as we see him in the Spider-Man video game. So it looks like this might be a pretty JJ-centered story, from what I can see. like this, they're doing a tribute to Stan Lee in them. So here's their tribute to Stan in here. And the first pages are just black. And this is all across the whole Marvel line, they did that. So this is continuing. It looks like maybe all the villains are after JJ, I'm not sure. Nice glue-bound issues there, it looks like. And then all the back covers are black too. Oh, and then on the back they have a Stan soapbox. Next we have Avengers number 11. I'm contemplating if I'm going to follow the War of Realms. It will be pretty heavily tied in the Avengers books and Iron Man and others like that. The concept is pretty much, the battle for Midgard has finally made its way to Earth here. So we see all these intergalactic Viking types show up, in the middle of Manhattan. Next is Avengers number 12. So based on the cover, I would say this is more of a Black Panther focused story here. That's a cool image there, Kazar. Next is Fantastic Four number 4. So I know the main thing with this is what happens in the next issue. So in this one, I don't know what, it looks like there's a, almost like a substitute Fantastic Four team that shows up. But the next couple issues are really the big deal for this story. And you'll see why in a second. Fantastic Four number 5. The Thing finally gets married. This is a bigger issue. Celebrates the 650 issues of Fantastic Four. And it probably has multiple artists, I would imagine. There's an all-red story there. Really well done. I don't want to spoil it though, so I'm not showing it off. Then we have an Adam Hughes story here. It's a nice embellished page by Adam Hughes here. It goes to Aaron Kruder. Just so you guys know, they do get actually married in this. Unlike a lot of the other previous comic books where, you know, they say they're getting married and they don't, so. But a lot of stuff happened, especially in that last bit of the story. So I do recommend you checking this out if you're a big Fantastic Four fan. But I didn't want to spoil a lot of the cool surprises I saw, so check this out for sure. Next is the wedding special because, you know, why not make a little extra money off the already overpriced wedding issue? And I think this is multiple people in this one too. So you can see all the different story talents here. I really like when they try to give an older feel to the Fantastic Four work, because I'm pretty sure everyone who thinks of the Fantastic Four usually thinks of the vintage Marvel days. It's a different artist here, I believe. When I'm looking at this, I do see some overarching elements from the main book. So I don't know if it maybe is like a footnote sort of book. Here's a cool shot here. You see the Puppet Master. And then we have this one here. Oh, so maybe this was a lead-in to the other one. I'm not sure. Sometimes they cross-promote and it doesn't work out. Next is the Immortal Hulk number 9. It's a cool opening shot there. So it looks like it's switching between two art styles here. For the flashback sequences, maybe. Next is Immortal Hulk number 10. This thing Hulk's fighting looks pretty grotesque. this issue's pretty heavy on devastation. Here's the War of Realms I was talking about here. And it's going to be a pretty large event. This is all the books it takes place in. Next is door number 8. Above anything else in this book, I love when this artist does his unique art style in it. I don't really understand a lot of what's going on in the book, but I enjoy looking at the art more than anything else. This lighter palette they're using is interesting. Next we have door number 9. This is a cool shot here. Next is Iron Man number 6. I can't really say anything super remarkable about Iron Man right now that's standing out to me. I'm just kind of seeing where it goes. There's definitely tons of action in it, but I honestly, there's nothing really that I can pinpoint. Nothing that I'm recalling anyway. It's been maybe 2 months since I read an Iron Man book, so. I just missed my Marvel heroes, so I'm catching back up a little bit. I just wish things would level out with the X-Men, because I'd like to follow them again, too. Next is Iron Man number 7. Weird, that one didn't really seem to have a lot of action in it. Next, we move on to my main shop stuff. Got Detective Comics number 995. So this is Alfred. He's been hit with some Joker toxin, it looks like. Next is Heroes in Crisis number 4. And from what I can understand with this book is it's kind of revealing little bits of what happened at the sanctuary as the story goes on. At least it seems that way to me. I could be totally wrong. I just don't like how they're really making Harley out to be so overpowered. This book is really written for Harley Quinn fans, I think, more than anything else. And I liked how Harley Quinn used to be more than her recent, yeah, like that, than her recent iteration. So that's nice visually. They've got her in the old suit here, but you know, she's almost taken on this crazier persona. People are comparing her now to how Deadpool is now. Tingles number 89. Nice festive Eastman cover. And I really feel like with this book, once issue number 100 hits, we're going to see something crazy in it. I feel like we're just kind of waiting. Here we got Shredder's Ghost here. They have a upcoming miniseries called Shredder in Hell by Sanluca, who's my favorite modern Turtles artist. So I'm sure after that he'll find his way through hell to do something crazy to the Turtles. But then I even believe that his daughter is trying to somehow rise back up into power too. Because right now Splinter is the leader of the Foot Clan. And that puts the Ninja Turtles at odds with him. And they've had some unpleasant recent memories with him. Next we have Super Sons number 6. And if I remember, I know the last issue they meant future versions of themselves. They're all like overweight. So I'm not sure the direction the book's going in now. The book in general has been kind of all over the place. It's really been like a misadventures sort of. Just kind of random things happening. There might be some overarching idea behind what's going on, but if there is, I haven't caught it. It's fun to look at. I like the characters. I just have no clue where the story is going. I was glad I found this. This is the Frank Miller variant for Batman number 62. Pretty cool. Oh, that's very interesting artwork there. Looks like it's painted. Oh, we got Professor Pig. Very brutal. And you wouldn't expect anything less from him. He's definitely one of the most twisted modern Batman villains. Next is Nightwing number 56. And with these, basically there's a group trying to become like a Nightwing squad. While Dick Grayson, he got shot in the head recently, caused a personality shift, and he disowned the title of Nightwing. So the city's cops found his bunker of his old supplies, so they've all decided to taken up the mantle and become like their own team of Nightwings, while he's off just doing his thing on an adaptive street level. And of course, here you see Scarecrow has recently made his appearance into the story. Next is Silencer number 12. I'm still behind on the previous month's ones, so I'm not really sure the direction of the story right now. I know that's Talia al Ghul, and I think, this is like the League of Assassins here. And I think she's joined up with them. I'm not sure. I don't know. Lots of action once again here. And we have the Terrifics number 11. And I'd say the same reaction still. I'm behind on all of the DC Age of Heroes books right now. I have a stack of maybe close to 20 books that I have not read, and then I have the ones that I got today, so looks like Bogdanovic is on this book. Yep. Next is The Curse of Brimstone. It's a cool cover there. And this book's gonna end at issue number 12, which is what I thought they were all gonna end at. And then we have The Unexpected. I still really think that guy looks like the Macho Man. Oh yeah, side note too, The Reign of Superman animated is coming out here. It's gonna be in select theaters real soon, just for a couple days. But I'm excited to see that as an animated movie. That's one of my favorite Superman stories. that's gonna do it for now. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought down below. I'll see you later on this week. Have a good day or night. Thanks.